Hey cuties, Maple here. I'm really excited to start a brand new series of videos for you all today. I know I've heard people be like, what happened to shoujo stereotypes? And what the heck, internet, that you only had one episode of? I'm sorry, life happened. I will be continuing those though, so stay tuned for those. But I wanted to start a brand new series of just different topics that I feel like people my age, whether you're nerdy or not, completely relate to. I am going to call this series Awkward Duckling Talks because I'm awkward, ducklings are cute, and I talk. I'm sorry, I know that's an awful title. Anyway, so I'm really excited to start this series. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to comment if you like this video, or obviously you can like it as well, but also comment if you have any other topics you kind of want me to cover for my next week's video. Yay! So, for my first video of Awkward Duckling Talks, the first topic I wanted to talk about is website. Nostalgia to the extreme. I'm not talking about Reddit, I'm not talking about Tumblr or Facebook. I'm talking about some Club Penguin. You all know what I'm talking about. Some Neopets working hard, getting those paintbrushes, some Gaia Online, role playing at age 12, those kind of websites. Growing up, I didn't have my own computer. I had to share my parents' downstairs, and I remember being obsessed after I came home with Neopets, Gaia Online, and like Club Penguin. Also, there was like, I think it was like Billsbury, that one website. I'll have to figure it out. But I was obsessed with those as a kid. Oh my gosh. I think Neopets was probably my first like go-to website. If you don't really know, I mean, you probably know what Neopets is. It's like the Webkinz of today. Actually, is Webkinz even alive? They still sell it. I don't know if anyone uses it. That may have been something else. Anyway, was Neopets. I remember getting on Neopets every single day, spinning that ferry wheel, trying to get that freaking paintbrush, and trying to unlock all the really cool Neopets. Neopets was actually a really special website. It had so many fun games that you could play with people. It was awesome. It had its first roleplay community that I joined and promptly Mary Sued my way through. I'm sorry, 12-year-old self, what were you thinking about? Ugh. And Neopets was just, it was my childhood, man. Man, the economy though, I went and checked Neopets now. It's ridiculous. It takes like millions of whatever the coin currency thing is to even get a paintbrush. Whereas back growing up, it was nothing at all. It was interesting is after Neopets, I got kicked off of Neopets because they're very specific on what words you can use, and apparently boyfriend is not one you can use, even if you are role-playing that you have a boyfriend. I was 12, I'm sorry. But after Neopets, I discovered Gaia Online. Gaia Online was this awesome website, and I know a ton of people still use it, where you got to extremely customize your characters. It was where the baby weebs went to hang out and talk and weirdly move your avatar, as well as roleplay. Roleplay was the best thing on Gaia Online. I started my way with my little freaking walk-in role plays with my anime character stuff that I found on PhotoBucket or Flickr, and then moved my way up to the lit role plays. If you are still into roleplay, Gaia is a pretty decent site to find stuff. I remember going around town and just talking to people. I remember when they added the aquarium feature, so you were constantly clicking on your aquarium because you wanted that gold, because you wanted all the super rare items. Gaia Online is also one website where the economy is ridiculous. It used to be you could get nice art or items and different stuff for like maybe 2 million gold. Okay, sounds like a lot, not that bad. Now it's billions. You know how much I have on there? I have 50 million gold. You know what I can get? A hat. I can get a freaking hat on Gaia Online. What the heck? I'm sorry. It was one of those websites that you could like pay real money and then you got gold. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I remember begging my mom to actually go buy me a gift card to Gaia Online, and her promptly being like, no. End of story. Awful. Put that in the story basket. Another website from my childhood is definitely Club Penguin. And for those who know what Club Penguin are, you know how awesome it was. Don't know if it still exists. Might check that out after this video. Club Penguin was another website where, yeah, you could pay real money to get stuff, but it was so cool. It was an awesome experience at like 10 that you could go message people. You could change your color of your penguin. I don't remember if there were games. I remember I have a Puffle somewhere that's like purple that I saved up birthday money for because I was so excited about it. Besides those websites, don't really remember a lot that I used. MySpace was a huge one growing up. I never was allowed to use a MySpace, so I just hung out with my friends. But I remember wanting to because I wanted that Black Parade, welcome to the Black Parade in the background with my hot pink and black background job with like heart clicker mouse thing, telling all my friends. I remember I was super excited about it. Thing about MySpace and all those websites, you as a kid thought you were the coding genius. You thought if you had the little bracket color, intercolor bracket, that you knew everything about the internet and you could customize anything you wanted, and it was awesome. Nowadays, I'm like, I know that and it gets me nowhere. Where was that, huh? What did that give me? Nothing. I could change my font color. But sites like MySpace, Facebook was actually like the first one where you couldn't really have a signature, but like MySpace, Gaia Online, you worked hard with your meta 12-year-old Naruto Inuyasha signature, but also your original OC that was a Mary Sue that everyone liked and was also a ninja and a fairy and could do everything in the world. But websites like that were just so awesome. And now we have stuff like Tumblr and Facebook, which is good. I use Tumblr all the time, but I don't think any websites will still be as good as those websites growing up, We're the generation that can remember using the internet fully for the first time. I remember going home, logging onto your websites, seeing how much you get, who's on, what's going on in your guild, all that different stuff, and it was just so fun. I mean, it was a good way to introduce kids to geek culture, and now there is that. It's very mainstream. So this has been Awkward Duckling Talks. I'm really, really excited about this segment. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you at some point were like, oh my gosh, I remember this. Yes. Everything about it. Yes. And that you really enjoy it. Hopefully, once again, if you liked this rant, if you liked this segment, if you want to see more, if you want to suggest stuff, do comment below or comment on my Facebook page or message me. Hopefully not hate mail. Because I really, really am excited about it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. This has been Maple, and from me to you, I hope you have a fantastic day and stay cute.